Rockford's Discovery Center teams up with the Winnebago Boone Farm Bureau to create a Farm-tastic Day for kids, holding the Ag All Around Us event Saturday morning. Celebrating all things farming, guests could explore the ways agriculture makes use of science, engineering, technology, and math. Local farmers attend to share stories about their experiences, and attendees can take a peek at baby animals or learn to churn butter. The event is sponsored by the Winnebago Boone Farm Bureau and a grant from the Illinois Arts Council Agency.
The kids are learning just how agriculture affects them every day, just where their food comes from, what the animals do for us, what the bees do for us, and how they pollinate our plants, and how not to be afraid of bees. So just really subtle learning points, but just so important to get them thinking about the role of agriculture in their daily life.